Hey, welcome to the Help Us Understand podcast, the show where we stay confused. I'm Josh.
I'm Zach.
And Zach, we did this last episode and we liked it so much we're going to do it again. Yeah. Zach showed me a fucking silly invention from 2024 as we slowly go into 2025.
I mean, I don't know. It's silly, but...
We're not going to say what the brand is.
No, of course not.
I see, okay, what it is, it's an AI stroller.
Right.
And upon looking at the website, we're not going to mention the brand, but upon looking at the website, you can like, I don't know how it's artificial intelligence, because it shows a video of the stroller rocking back and forth with a parent sitting there drinking coffee.
Or wine,
whatever, you know. It shows a woman effortlessly pushing a stroller uphill, so I guess there's like a motor in it.
Yeah,
presumably.
It says, let the push assist do the work.
Transforming every walk, yes, even grocery runs, into an easy stroll. Great grandma approved. Please.
Great grandma. So you're talking 80 plus years old.
Well, here's what I don't like. Go down. So we were looking at this. It breaks.
It breaks.
That's cool. Fair. I mean, yeah.
Not like it stops.
Like,
yeah. It says, say goodbye to anxiety and worries. Enjoy confidence, blah, 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 with adaptive braking.
But what controls that? Do you have a remote, or does AI sense, hey, we're going too goddamn fast, we need to put on the brakes?
Well, you see the video here where she's like, you see that? It got too far away. So I wonder if there's something in her pocket.
A distance thing.
That says, oh, you're more than 2 feet away from the mother.
Yeah, but I'm still struggling. Yeah, but that's GPS. They have stuff like that now.
Plot twist. Somebody taps into the AI on the scooter or this stroller and goes, I'm taking that one. And they just like peel it out of there.
Let's take it to Milwaukee.
Yeah. But really though.
But what's AI about it?
It's smart.
But, okay, go down again. So the next thing that it advertises is it entertains, whether it's soothing sing-alongs, calming stories, or gentle white noise. A stroller helps your baby drift off, giving you time to unwind. So essentially, let AI parent.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, let's leave the child in the stroller at all times so that you can drink wine, read a book, go hang out with friends.
Smoke some weed.
You don't even have to exercise anymore because it'll do that for you.
I mean,
like when our son was younger, pushing him in the stroller
not
took
our
extra,
son. Zach and I don't have a son together.
Right. Thank you for making that clear.
Maybe one day.
We pushed him in the stroller, and pushing him uphill in the stroller is a workout.
Yeah.
We would switch back and forth, me and my wife. And it's a workout, but it's effort. It helps you get more exercise. Now with this,
I would also call that a first world problem.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
in other countries, I don't even think they have strollers.
That's true. Yeah.
You know?
Now we have strollers that will stroll for you. You don't have to push. Forget the muscles. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I like this. I mean, I like the idea of helping parents, especially single parents.
Great grandparents.
Yeah, and older. I get that. Cool. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't like the idea of soothing sing-alongs, calming stories, and all that kind of stuff. That's what the parent does.
Right. I mean, or just get a hatch machine.
So, but I mean, is the AI going to match the parent's voice? Because you don't want the child to get adapted to a soothing, calming AI voice.
Little Jimmy.
Or who would you like? Christopher Walken.
Twinkle.
I mean,
Christopher Walken?
Christopher Walken telling you some comic stories.
Yeah.
That's for adults. I'd take that. Jack Nicholson.
Oh, ridiculous.
Natalie Portman. She can put me to sleep.
That just seems. I don't know. I mean,
I just think at this point,
maybe we're just mad at the world, and this is actually really a good thing.
Does it say anything about price?
Think it probably.
I'm curious. I want to see what the price is.
I just think that this could be a danger.
It says configure yours.
Configure. Oh, they have different brands. I'm not going to say them.
Yeah, we're not going to say the names. Order. Yeah, go to order.
Let's see what it.
Oh, this is German. Okay, I see.
Oh my God. Okay, so I want everyone to brace themselves for a moment.
So the travel system,
which is the Founder Edition, which is like, it looks like it's got a.
Well, it's got like a removable car seat, and then you put it onto the stroller.
That doesn't look like a car seat.
Yeah, it looks like something like a little egg. It looks like the thing that Grogu's in.
You're right. It looks like in the floor you can have the rock in it, like it automatically rocks, like a little rocker.
Right.
It's separate from the stroller, but also can be part of the stroller. Anyway,
we're not going to give the exact amount, but it's higher than $2,129.
Yeah, like, all right, I'm taking a step back as a parent. Okay,
Well, strollers are expensive, but they're not that
They sure
expensive.
are, and I would pay quite a bit for a nice one, which we did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did. But I'm not paying $2,000+ for a stroller. I mean, to take away the 3 little steps that I have to do. I have to push it.
If the parent's disabled, if this is for disability, I totally get it.
Then insurance should help pay for it.
But look at this. Yeah, but this doesn't look like an American company.
Doesn't matter.
Well, look here. Look. All right. So a bassinet fitted rain shield, $50. Go down.
A piece of plastic.
Yeah, a piece of plastic for the rain. Same thing.
Same thing.
A car seat adapter, $60. That makes sense.
Oh, the Ella travel system.
The standard charger. Okay, so you have to charge it, and that's $90.
Oh no, but look at this one.
Oh, that's the full system.
The premium package. It's got all 3 parts to it.
It comes with all the bells and whistles.
It's sold out, by the way, which is concerning.
Yeah.
It's $3,900. Let me tell you, I could buy a really, really, really nice computer with all the bells and whistles that could last the next 7 to 10 years.
But it can't help you push your baby up a hill, Zach.
It could still entertain.
Yeah.
I mean,
you put some legs on it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as wacky inventions go, I won't say it's wacky or weird. I'll say it might be a little. I wouldn't say it's
pushing the boundaries of.
Well, it's not. It's
what we should be doing.
I mean, clearly, it seems to me that whoever decided to do this was a person that had strollers and be like, "Man, I'm fucking tired of pushing this bitch."
Well, then stop having kids. I mean, it's maybe, and taking taking a step back.
Yeah.
A grandparent,
right?
This could be beneficial. I understand that it could be because they're weak, they're elderly,
right?
But as a parent that just birthed a child, you have to have the expectation that you should be out in the outside world with them.
So my girls haven't been little for a long time.
Right.
Your son has been little, is little.
Yeah.
How often do you remember actually using a stroller?
Often. We went for walks.
But it's only for... Yeah, but but not.
Or when we went to the park, or to
I remember
the mall.
using strollers for the girls and stuff. But then after a while, like when they were able to walk, they wanted to walk a lot.
True, yeah.
So you'd have like a little piece of shit, foldable stroller
for like
if they
2 to
fell
3
asleep
years.
or something. Yeah, but I mean, does that seem like I don't know?
Almost $4,000 for 2 to 3 years of use. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
if I'm buying this, that child's staying in that shit until he's 6. Get my money's worth.
Doesn't look like it.
That's just nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, well, that is the wacky invention that we found for 2024. Let's see how often something comes up in 2025. Starting tomorrow's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Hey. So happy
2024.
early New Year's to everybody, or happy New Year's depending on when you listen to this.
Champagne. We ain't got no champagne.
Yeah, champagne clink. I hope that everyone's 2025 brings lots of prosperity and positivity because we entered 2024 real shitty. You remember we walked in,
but I think
and there was just stuff happening all constantly, and there's still there was just a shooting in Newark just now. 6 people
everywhere.
Dead. There was another plane having issues over in I think it was Germany. I mean, it's like
all those 179 people just died in South Korea.
Right. I mean, it just it's
awful.
Leave it all. Get it all out. Jimmy Carter died. Okay.
Jimmy Carter.
Get all this stuff done and over with in the next 24 hours.
Well, who are you saying? Who controls that?
The evil.
The evil.
I don't know. The bad luck of the
whoever's
world.
listening. Yeah, whoever's listening. So Zach wouldn't tell me about what today's topic is. So.
No, I wouldn't. And to be fair, so it plays into the new year, right? So we're going to the new year. Everyone says new year, new me, all that bullshit.
Right.
I don't like resolutions. I never have actually liked resolutions because in my mind,
I'm doing one this year.
Yeah, but in my mind, a resolution is why can't you fucking start it now? Right?
Because I think people need crossing a threshold. Going from one year to another is a good stepping off point.
True, but if it's something that's beneficial for you, the more you delay it, the less likely that you're going to stick to it.
Yeah, but I don't know if people see it as a delay. I think people look at it as like building up to when it's starting.
Maybe, but
it depends on the resolution.
I just I've never liked them. Now, granted, the one thing that you and I are both going to commit to doing this year, losing some fucking weight. Right? Mm-hmm. I've gained a lot of weight in the last 6 months, really.
Yeah, I've gained a lot of weight in the past 20 years, really.
Yeah. And unfortunately, this episode is geared right towards us, fat folk, obesity. But specifically dialed down to nutrition and what we're eating and the obesity rates, and it is awful. I have been pulling up shit today.
How are we going to make this
funny?
funny?
And it has killed me. We're not. This is going to help people with their New Year's resolution.
Yeah, right. All right.
So take a guess.
This is not nutritional advice.
This is not at all. We're just stating
we don't know
facts.
what the fuck we're talking
We're just going to
about.
state facts, and then we're just going to talk
So what
shit.
did you read that tickled your brain?
What is the obesity rate in America in 2024?
Well, okay, so I'm gonna
Percentage.
Okay, before I answer that question, also keep in mind though, what is considered obese, I think is a little absurd. I am obese.
Agreed.
I'm obese. I'm a big person.
I'm obese.
That's what I'm saying. You might have a bit of a pudge going on because of the holidays and stuff, but I would not. Looking at you, I would not call you obese.
No.
But that line says that you're obese.
Yep.
Okay. That being said, I think it's fucking ridiculous. However, because of that, because they're calling more or less everyone obese, I'd say the percentage in this country for 2024 over 80%.
Oh no, not even close.
Oh, it's not that high?
You're way too high.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right.
It's 40.3%.
Let's cut that out. Let's edit that part now.
We'll cut that 80% out. So, but think about
How much?
that.
Say again?
40.3% as of like some area in 2024.
Well, maybe it's just the area that we live in, but I think I see a lot more out of shape people than I do in shape people.
well, we're in the South.
Well,
We like to eat.
yeah.
But 40%, that's
43%.
40.3.
Oh, 40.3.
So that is a massive amount of people, though, still. 40%. We're almost at half of our American population is obese. Mm-hmm. That's terrifying because, like, to your point, though, the obesity range is horrid. I mean, it's like I'm not even in the overweight category. I'm obese.
Right.
They're telling me I should lose like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
If I lost 60 pounds, you would see every like organ in my body.
Well, what if you? Yeah, but you could lose that and you'd be pretty close to what you were last year.
When I was in my early 20s, not last year. 60 pounds?
No, not 60, but like 40 pounds.
40. If I lost 40, I'd be pretty close to where I did get at one point.
But it also depends on your height. You're not short, but you're not. I wouldn't say you're super tall.
Right.
Either.
I mean, I'm average size, American. You know, I'm 5'10", 5'11". But it's just, I don't know where these statistics went out. I mean, I think these statistics were based on like eating normal, non-processed foods.
Yeah.
Because we don't get that anymore. And what's shitty about that is advertising.
Yeah. Well, advertising and it's the availability and its price.
Yeah.
And its availability and its convenience.
I mean, we were just talking about Wingstop the other day.
Yeah.
$8 for a meal.
And
Bro.
it's not bad.
That's almost better than McDonald's.
I went back and checked out the menu. You can get 15 chicken tenders and a side for $28.
Not endorsing Wingstop, by the way, but agreed.
They're tasty.
I mean, they are pretty good, but it's getting cheaper than McDonald's.
So let me say that. Oh, dude,
And
McDonald's
McDonald's
hasn't been
is-
cheap in a long time.
Yeah, but
like a large fry is like almost $5.
So bad.
Oh yeah,
It's so bad.
but again, trying to do the healthy thing now, eating clean is not that expensive. But if you're trying to replace something unhealthy that you like to a healthier alternative of that product,
Right.
that's when it gets expensive. So let me tell you this. So I think I've mentioned this a little bit before, but I used to travel back and forth between here and the UK. And whenever I would go to the UK, I'd stay there 2 months at a time, 1 month at a time, a few weeks, 2 months, whatever. And going over there as often as I did, I got used to the culture. And fast food to them, and again, this was years ago, but fast food to them was a treat.
yeah.
Like living over there and getting used to the groceries and how they were eating and all that kind of stuff, you ate a home-cooked meat and vegetable meal every night.
Yeah.
That's what you had.
Yeah.
And they would be like, hey, y'all want to, I mean, it's a little naughty, but you want to go to McDonald's the next weekend or something like sure. But then you go to McDonald's and it was kind of expensive. As it should be.
Yeah.
So eating healthy and actually buying groceries over there, I don't know what it's like now, but then groceries were affordable. You could get an entire 2 weeks of
it used to
groceries
be
for
here,
like
too.
100 pounds. Yeah, seriously. But also too, fast food is much more available in the UK now. Their obesity rates are starting to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's money. It's all around money.
And everybody walks over there. The towns are so small, everybody walks.
This is and this kind of sparked my thought for the topic today. Is Vanessa and I were watching YouTube videos like everybody else does while they're waiting to fall asleep.
Right.
And one came across where it was like a couple of years ago. This reporter went over to Japan, and he was like, the obesity rate in Japan is one of the lowest in the world right now. It was like at 4% compared to America at 40%, but they watched the Japanese folks who immigrated to Hawaii, and their obesity rates went up just like the American citizens. So they were like, okay.
In Hawaii?
Yeah, they like a lot of them migrated to Hawaii. And they said, well, okay, well, obviously it's not Japanese people, it's the culture. Mm-hmm. So they went to the schools. They tracked it all the way back down to the schools, and they went to a couple different schools, and they started asking the kids, what's your favorite food? The translator was there to help translate.
Right.
First kid, broccoli. Second kid, white rice. Third kid, asparagus. And the guy who was a reporter, he was like, am I being trolled?
Yeah, are y'all joking?
He was like, is this a joke? And the reporter was like, no, these kids are serious. Yeah. And he was like, why are they not saying candy or snacks or chips? And she said, because when they're young and they enter school, we teach them healthy eating habits.
Right.
And they only eat white rice with a meat and a vegetable every day for lunch. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
In America, we go, hey, kids, let's have a cheeseburger and some fries with ketchup and ranch. And it's just like, oh, my God, we have brainwashed ourselves to feed corporate America.
Well, it's funny because you remember when Jamie Oliver tried to do this years ago? Because if you don't know, Jamie Oliver's a British cook, chef, I should say. He's got restaurants, he's got all kinds of books, he had endless television shows. So he had a show over here, and that's what the goal was to what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of restructure. Yeah, good, very good word. Restructure the American cafeteria foods in our local schools, public schools, I should say. And that's what he did. He created these recipes where they were tasty, but they were also healthy. Yeah. And tried to convince like the people that ran the schools and the cafeteria workers and would serve them to the kids. And I think ultimately the show ended, and this is why he's famous. He turned into a meme because he ended up crying and getting really upset and was like, I don't understand. The kids didn't like it. The parents didn't like it. The workers didn't like it. The schools didn't like it. I can't remember exactly. I'm assuming because of the money.
Of course, they're not going to like it. Not only the money, the taste. Their taste buds have already been fucked.
But that's what I'm saying. How long? We used to do that. Remember? We used to go on those weird diets. How long did it take our taste buds to adjust to it? 2 days? Maybe 3 days?
Yeah. I mean, not terribly long.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got to give your palate a chance.
But with kids, you got to start them early. I mean, even now, our son, he likes vegetables. Like, I'm like, hey.
Yeah, great.
Go eat them. Eat them all. I don't care. Fruits and vegetables. Eat every single one of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way we can go back because if I look at just like my parents, for the first 20 years of their life, they ate pretty healthy because McDonald's and Burger King and all them didn't really sweep in until they were in their late teens, early 20s.
Right.
And they even said when we went to McDonald's, it was a treat. It was like a genuine treat. Like we went to McDonald's once every 3 months and had a treat.
Really how it should be.
And every other meal was vegetables, rice, potatoes, but all of it was either homegrown, bought from the farmer's market. Mm-hmm. None of it had pesticides. None of it had artificial bullshit in it.
Yeah.
And they ate like that. And then as soon as they got into their early 20s, and then they started pumping this, hey, McDonald's, it's healthy. It's healthy. And then from that point on, I don't think we can turn back.
Well, and I think when McDonald's first started, when it was actually beef and when it was actually, I think it might have, I'm not saying it was healthy, but I'm saying it was healthier.
In the beginning, very beginning.
Yeah. Well, but also too, I think, and again, I think it goes back to culture. At least with me, I will 100% tell you why I'm as big as I am. It's convenience. Yeah. If I work all day and I come home and it's 5 o'clock, I don't want to cook. I want to stop in the car and get something and take it home and eat it and then just do what I need to do with the house and then go to bed.
Yeah.
And I'll get in these moods where I'll cook and then after a while I'm like, I'm just tired of fucking doing this because it's work, which is sad. It's incredibly sad.
Yeah, it is.
And then it's a vicious cycle because since I'm bigger, I have less energy. Right. I'm tired more. I get tired easily and stuff, And it's really what it comes down to is a person has to put their foot down and say, I'm not fucking doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Which...
To that point, we have someone stepping into office, which is going to hopefully help lead that charge. I do have some faith in RFK Jr.
Oh, well, yeah, I've looked into that a little bit.
Although I do think he pushes the boundaries a little bit on certain things.
Well, maybe that's what it's going to take.
But I agree.
Yeah.
I think that the only way for us to get back to somewhat of a direction of a healthy state is to say no. Right. Like basically to cut it out. We can't just say, hey, guys, we'd really like for you to not eat Cheerios as often. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Whoever's at the top has to say, hey, guess what? We're not fucking using that anymore.
Well,
Ban it. But then you don't have a choice.
Yeah, but the thing too, that's eventually going to go to the manufacturing of all the stuff that we
I know.
eat. Well, I'm not going to mention the app. I will mention the app. It's called Yuka.
Yeah.
They're a killer app. It's so good. I've been using it. You use it. Our best friend Dustin uses it. And what it is you scan a product. You go to the grocery store. If it's something that you normally get, you scan it, and it will grade it out of 100. And if it's low grade or high grade, it doesn't matter. It will tell you what's wrong with it. And 99.9% of the time, the thing that's wrong with it are additives.
Yep.
Are shit that's added to it.
That doesn't need to be consumed.
And it's all stuff that's been approved by the FDA, or not the FDA, the fucking...
yeah, it's the FDA.
Is it the FDA
Yeah.
who approves all that shit that goes into our food? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all approved stuff. And here's the thing. It's not like that in European countries.
Right.
We had to smuggle into Britain for my brother-in-law Lucky Charms. Do you know why? You can't get them over there. Do you know why? Because the colorings that they put...
The red color.
Well, some of the colorings they put in their cereal, it's illegal over there.
Yeah. Which we shouldn't even be consuming.
That's what I'm saying.
And
they didn't have Mountain Dew until recently.
I'm so glad that he is going to push for some of those things.
Right.
Like, we at least, at a bare minimum, need to meet the other countries.
Yeah.
Because they started off much healthier than we did.
Right.
Although they're starting to decline, we got to at least all meet in the middle. Maybe we can reduce our obesity from 40% down to 30%. You know, we got to make a step in the right direction.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just red 40. And even like the additives that you see on there,
Yeah.
they show you the risk. Like, hey, it's been proven that in certain cases, these things over time can cause liver damage.
And you take it with a grain of salt. I mean, I look at it as a positive. Now, if it's something that I normally get that's $3, oh, and that's another thing. It offers suggestions.
It does.
So it'll tell you like, hey, so if you like this type of Pop-Tart, there's this alternative that has less additives or something. Now, if it's something that I get normally and it's $3, and Yuka suggested an alternative that's $7, I can't do that, and that's the fucking problem. That's the problem.
Right, yeah.
The shit that's natural, the stuff that comes out of the goddamn ground that we should just be able to eat normally is more expensive. What kind of sense does that make?
I know. Because they know that people will want to pay for it to be healthier, and they'll pay the extra money for it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So here's some facts, okay? I did save some facts.
Okay, let's hear it.
And I'll let you guess. So what is our recommended sodium intake per day per adult, average adult?
1,000 milligrams.
In milligrams. So you think 1,000?
Yeah.
2,300.
So 2,300.
2,300.
So we shouldn't have more than that, right?
That's for a normal, average, healthy adult.
Okay.
Now it says someone who has heart issues.
Yeah.
They recommend no more than 1,500.
Right.
Okay. So it's reduced.
And everything has a fuck ton of sodium.
Oh,
in
it sure as fuck does. Because let me fucking tell you, McDonald's fries.
Yep.
Okay. Just a medium.
Yep.
Just a medium fry.
Let me guess. The whole order of fries, medium.
Yeah.
Probably 1,500 milligrams.
No, actually, the sodium it averages is about 221.
Oh, okay. Damn, I'm going.
You're way high.
I'm
tonight.
way fucking off. Sorry, McDonald's.
Still 220. That's for a medium fry.
Yeah, but those salty hot fries, man, those things are fucking
We're
good.
not doing this.
They're good.
But the carbs, 50.
Okay.
50 carbs. You know how quickly I can eat a medium fry? In like 4 fucking handfuls.
I just did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't take much, and that's 50 fucking carbs.
Yeah.
And 200 milligrams plus of sodium, which could be more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just fries. Now let's go to another restaurant. Okay. Let's do Starbucks. Okay.
Yep.
Everybody goes to Starbucks. It's coffee, right? It's healthy.
Well, no.
Right?
Who thinks that?
Well, that's what a lot of people think. So if you go and just get a regular black coffee, small, it's 5 calories.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, right? Still has 10 milligrams of sodium.
Right.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
The moment you start to add cold brew or a nitro cold brew, you just added 400 calories.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To that, which it doesn't even claim how much sodium is in it, but I'm sure it's probably
Probably a lot. Yeah.
Burger King.
Okay.
A Whopper. Everybody enjoys a Whopper, right?
And I'm a Big Mac guy myself.
Comparable, you know.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
All right, Whopper. Sodium.
Sodium. I'm trying to find it on here. I thought.
Okay, let me guess. I'll get it closer. I'll get it closer. Sodium for a Whopper. 400 milligrams.
That's what you think?
That's what I think.
I'm trying to find the sodium because it didn't actually pull up the sodium. Okay, a Whopper. How much do you think?
Sodium?
Yeah.
400 milligrams.
910
You're
milligrams.
fucking joking.
So if you have a medium fry, a soda, because I'm sure there's probably 100 milligrams in soda.
And a Whopper.
And a Whopper. You've consumed the Heart Risk Association's level of maximum sodium.
Which I'm sure most people go over that daily.
That's one meal.
Yeah.
Anything else you eat, that Starbucks coffee, you just added 10 more milligrams.
Now, but here's a question. Who establishes what we should be eating? Who says that the 1,500 for heart risk and 2,300 for normal?
It's based on blood levels. When people take blood tests.
But who establishes that?
Different people. I'm
the
sure.
FDA?
Maybe.
The same people that allow all this fucking additives and bullshit in our food?
Not necessarily, because like the few that I saw, and I'll pull it back up. So the recommended daily sodium intake, it says the American Heart Association, not the FDA, recommends 1,500.
Okay.
Then the FDA, I don't think they have a say in it. Why do they give a fuck? They're just trying to make us eat food.
Well, I think it's a bit more to it than that.
It doesn't really say the FDA 2,300 milligrams.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Mayo Clinic 2,000 milligrams.
So everybody has a different
Lifespan
opinion.
1,500 milligrams, but it's all around the same. It's between 1,500 to 2,500, somewhere in there,
Okay.
right? So obviously, if you're having more than 2,500 milligrams of sodium, you're over.
Right.
Which, to be fair, if I go to McDonald's, I personally am going to order 3 or 4 cheeseburgers.
Right. Okay.
I'm not getting fries, and I might get a soda, depending on the day.
Well, yeah.
But still, each cheeseburger is probably 400 milligrams.
Yeah.
I've just had 1,500, 4 times 4,
In one meal.
1,600 milligrams.
Yeah.
In one meal, and I'm going to eat like shit the rest of the day.
So here's one thing. It's funny that you talk about this because years ago, Zach and I used to do this. We would try these radical diets out and do them for what, like a month or something?
Yeah.
To see how it affected our bodies.
Yeah.
And we would just for fun. Well, no, we had a YouTube channel, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
So I mean, we did this just for fun, just to see what it would do. And I remember one in particular. It wasn't a low sodium diet, but what we were eating was naturally low sodium.
Yeah.
And anybody who personally knows me knows that I sweat, and I fucking hate to sweat.
Yeah.
Whenever, like I would say within 3 or 4 days of doing this particular diet, because the sodium was so low, I stopped sweating.
It's a miracle.
It was the wildest thing, because I remember telling you, I'd been like, dude, I've been like doing physical labor today.
Yeah.
And I'm not sweating.
So there you go.
And at first I was concerned, but then I was like, I guess it's just all, so clearly it's all the salt. It's all the sodium and stuff.
Last one.
Okay.
Dairy Queen hot dog. 1 hot dog.
Plain hot dog.
Plain hot dog. It says plain hot dog. Yeah. How much sodium?
Hot dogs have a lot of salt. 1,500 milligrams.
Oh, not quite that high. You're so high today.
1,100.
820.
And 1 hot dog.
In one.
And a
I will
normal
normally
size
get
hot dog?
2. Yeah. I'll normally get 2, which means I'm done.
Right.
My whole sodium for the day is fucking done.
donezo, yeah.
1,600 milligrams.
Wow.
Like it just, and not only that, but the cholesterol, we can get into that too. 35 milligrams cholesterol.
Oh, all that shit, yeah.
300 calories. I mean, for a fucking hot dog.
For one hot
I
dog?
can eat it in 3 fucking bites. I mean, y'all know me. I eat food quick.
Yeah, you're a food guy.
But
It's scary.
it's so concerning that we've gotten to this point where we don't look at nutrition. That's why we're using the Yuka app. I mean, props to them. They want to reach out and do some sponsoring. I ain't going to say no to that. But,
right, yeah. Well, yeah, come on, Yuka. Yeah, we love you guys.
But I've switched toothpaste. I've switched deodorant. I've switched shampoos and conditioners. And you know what? It feels better.
So no food?
I've started switching food.
Oh. I've only switched toothpaste so far.
That's fair. Which...
It was about the same price, surprisingly.
Switch to the non-fluoride toothpaste the next time.
Why?
Fluoride's not good for you.
Yeah, I know, but Yuka said it was okay.
I did. I gave it a high score, but the highest score is without the fluoride.
You're not Yuka. I'm not. No, there's not.
I am Yuka. But I just hope that 2025, everyone can get their shit together, us included, and just fucking pay attention. Stop eating so much shit.
Well, I mean, I've tried in the past and stuff, and I've lost a little bit of weight, and then I fall off and gain it back.
Yeah.
I do that every fucking time. So what I want to do this time is I want to keep doing the diet and the exercising until I feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I've been limping on this leg for weeks now. My foot is fucked up. And went to go get an x-ray done. Came back, said there's nothing broken or anything, but you know what I have in my foot?
What?
Arthritis.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm 39 years old.
That's because of the weight that's
right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And so if I lose the weight, it's going to take the pressure off my knees, off my feet and stuff, and hopefully it'll help with that.
I mean, and I know I already told you all this, but for the viewers out there, listeners, they're viewing through their mind, imagining two fat guys talking. So this year alone, I gained 40 pounds, which is horrible in a year to gain. Actually, realistically, in the last like 6-8 months, I've gained like 40 pounds.
Is that right?
I just started eating like shit. I was like, sodas were not a thing.
And full disclosure, like a month and a half ago, Zach tells me, he goes, I'm just letting you know, man, I'm just going to fucking let loose and just go crazy this last year.
Because I have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just been eating. And my sleep has declined significantly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't sleep at night. I roll around all night. I snore throughout the night. I'm hot all fucking night long.
Right.
I wasn't like that before. I mean, I used to sleep pretty soundly. But over the last 6 months, eating like shit has ruined my sleep.
And on top of it, too, Zach and I both have desk jobs.
Right.
We get up and walk around to an extent to deliver paperwork or this or that or go to the bathroom or the break room or something. Yeah, but at the same time, a sedentary job like that or a sedentary lifestyle, some people would argue, we've got to double down on the shit.
At least.
You know what I'm saying? And that's actually where I went today. Did a whole bunch of grocery shopping and bought a whole bunch of healthy ingredients and stuff. I made a big pot of this healthy turkey chili that I like and froze a bunch of it. I'm going to use that. I mean, I got to do it this time.
I know. That's the hard part is sticking to it. And you and I both have different methods. You're a slow and steady.
Yeah.
I'm
and you go hard as fuck.
Because if I go slow and steady, my mindset automatically goes, I'm going in slow. I can have that brownie. It's fine.
And I'm the complete
I start
opposite.
Falling right off.
If I start going as hard as you do with everything, the exercising and the food, I get discouraged because it's too difficult. Yeah. If I do it slow, it's easier for me to get into and it's easier for me to maintain it.
Yeah.
You know,
Is it though?
It's easier than what you do.
But mine's more effective.
Like when we used to work out, we'd go into the gym, and I'd start off with like a little weight and work out, and he'd be like, "Nah, man, add 50 on each side, and just go." And I'd be like, "Dude, I'm gonna hurt myself."
Yes, hurt yourself.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
because then you had that personal trainer for a while.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember you.
I've had 3 different personal trainers.
Yeah.
Now, the last one I had was over 5 years ago. So
is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Because it was before he was born. So it was,
okay.
Yeah, so
that's
5 years ago. All 3 of these personal trainers were like, you gotta work hard.
Yeah.
Like you got no matter what your goals are. If you want to only lose a little weight, or if you don't want to even lose weight, your muscles have to fucking go through it.
But people that I've followed and like looked into and stuff about weight loss, they say the complete opposite. They're like, just start slow, and as you keep going, you'll go harder. The getting hard and going harder and heavier and faster and stuff comes naturally because your body will start to catch up.
I mean, somewhat, but I think the majority of them all agree that it starts with the diet.
Oh yeah. You can exercise and eat like shit and it won't do anything.
Right. The actual exercise part is like, it's essential, but you need to be dieting.
Right.
And it's so funny we're saying this because I was thinking about someone that we used to work with. He no longer works there, but he was a very fitness influencer guy. And he just was all about working out and losing weight. And
I know what you're talking about.
But the thing is, he always would say, you could eat whatever you want as long as you work it off. That doesn't work. And I don't remember unless you're already fit as fuck.
And I don't remember him eating like that. I remember him eating diet foods and stuff.
Yeah, but on the side, he was eating like shit.
Was he? Yeah.
It's kind of like you can't have the mindset, well, you know what? I'm going to work out today. I'm going to eat 2 more cheeseburgers. But see, it doesn't work that way.
But that will fuck with me. I've done that before. I've woken up and in the past, I've woken up and gone to the gym and like worked my ass off.
Yeah.
And then later that day faltered.
Yeah.
And went and got some fast food or some shit and be like, God damn it, I just messed this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. And that's the problem.
And it doesn't work.
But what I should do is say, okay, I fucked up. We're just going to keep going tomorrow. But what happens is, I've already fucked up, so I'm just done.
Right. You can't do that.
I know. That's what I always do. And I'm not going to do that. That's why I'm going to call your ass when I get like that and be like, Zach, I'm this close to going to Taco Bell. And you'll
give me access to your credit card.
No.
And anytime I see a purchase, I'll go deny, and they'll go, sir, I'm sorry, we can't do this.
No.
That would be the ultimate control, though.
I will be
in McDonald's.
It will be. I will. But see, I would be so fucking mad for like a minute, and then I'd be like,
"He's right. Damn it.
He's right. But then I'd call you and be like, dude, they pitied me. They just gave me the food.
Oh, I'd be so fucking mad. Oh my God. I'd be like, there's no point in having credit cards.
Oh, just give it to me now. You don't get it.
Fucking give it to them. God.
No, I mean, I think I can do it this time because, I mean, it's just getting to the point now to where I'll be 40 next year.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't want this to be a precedent for the rest of my life.
You got to say, I don't want. Wait. You can't say I don't want. You got to say, I can't. I cannot go into 40.
I'm not going to.
There you go.
I'm not going to go into 40.
You got to put your mindset in.
But that does concern me. Health-wise, it concerns me.
I know.
Heart disease runs in my family.
Yeah.
Cancer runs in my family. You know? I mean, and that shit's scary as fuck. I mean, it's just not good, man. My mother and my uncle, and I mean, all people have had heart cancer and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate that it's taken me this long to kind of like snap my mind into it and stuff, but I don't know. People just go through life and just kind of forget, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
And one thing I'll recommend.
I mean, God, imagine if I still smoked.
Oh, jeez. You'd be dead probably.
No, please. Dude, my aunt, my great aunt, she smoked until she was like 88 years old and never had a problem.
Barely breathe going up the steps right now. If you smoked, you choke and then cough and then all the spit in your throat would choke you to death.
Please. That is such an overreaction.
I don't think so.
Oh,
we go up 2 flights of steps and you're...
But I'm not dying.
It sounds like you are.
Nah, I just got to catch my breath. No, and I haven't
smoked. Yeah, smoked
I haven't
too.
I
haven't
smoked in years. I'd love a cigarette though.
Don't know. We're not promoting
I didn't
that.
say I'm going
We're
to go
not
get
promoting
one.
smoking.
I didn't say I'm going to go get one.
Swear to God. Anyway, one other thing I will promote is the Aura ring, which every fucking influencer got this shit after I bought it. Thank you.
Really?
I led the charge. But it's for sleep. I will say it does track your activity. It does track your heart rate throughout the day. It tracks your stress. But it tracks your sleep. And I'm a shit sleeper apparently. Like
this is not an ad, by the way.
It's not an ad, but I'm a really shit sleeper because I've been eating unhealthy.
Right.
I looked at my trends. So heart rate variability, right? Your heart rate variability at night should be at our age around 50.
Yeah.
If it's under 20, it's like, hey, something's wrong. You're in a really bad position. If it's over like 100, something else is wrong. Like you're under a lot of high stress or something. Well, back when I got the ring in May, I wasn't eating as unhealthy. My heart rate variability at night was around like 50. I mean, average. I would have some bad nights. I've had some good nights, whatever. The whole year, if you look at the trend line, has just gone doot, 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 doot. December, it's done my December recap. My heart rate variability is 13.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm like an 80-year-old. That's the level an 80-year-old man should have.
And it's been a steady decrease.
Over the last 6 months because I have done nothing but eat like shit.
And the thing about it is every time that we've done this, where we've eaten like shit and then gone into really healthy stuff, it feels great.
It does.
I remember there was a time when every day me and you left the gym, we were skipping out of that bitch. Because we just felt good.
We were like, all right, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. I mean, it was good times. We need to get back to that, man, because it's weird because I don't see myself as someone who's about to turn 40. I still I'm very immature. I have a very immature sense of humor. We all are. I still see myself as like a person that's in my 20s.
Yeah.
And that's just simply not the case. Me, Zach, and our buddy Dustin were all here last night drinking, and we got drunk surprisingly quick, and you would have thought that it was a bunch of 80-year-olds running around giggling
seriously.
and shit. Yeah,
well, apparently I am 80 years old according to my heart rate.
It was funnier than hell. It was really funny.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't have known that though.
Yeah.
Like that's another motivation for me personally to eat healthy, to watch that variability change.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because if it doesn't change, I got to go to the doctor.
But it will. You'll watch that stuff. It will.
It should.
will.
I mean, it's just...
I don't have an Oura ring, but I wear an Apple Watch. No, not currently, but I wear an Apple Watch, and it'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll say, oh, you're not walking as much as you were this time last year.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, phone.
Well, my fucking ring will say, congratulations, we see you've done more steps today. And I've done one more flight of stairs. And I'm like, yeah.
Fucking asshole ring, yeah.
I mean, but it's trying to encourage me.
It's trying to encourage you, for sure.
It's good. But.
Yeah, I mean, and we're not big drinkers. We're not,
no.
We've never been.
Right.
Last night was the most I've drank since.
For me, probably all year long.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just not a thing.
No, not anymore.
I'm older.
Yeah.
It gives me indigestion.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
That's enough.
You had to get up what time this morning to go to work?
6 o'clock this morning. Sure did.
Luckily, I did not. I got to sleep in.
Crashing. I'm going to be very tired today, but yeah.
Well,
anyway,
fair enough. I do not understand obesity anymore. How about you?
I don't understand the mindset. No, I don't understand the lack of willpower that we've collectively become as a whole in the American society, because we've lost it. We've lost our willpower.
Well, it's just the day-to-day lifestyle doesn't require a lot of willpower.
And I will say, apologies for this statement, but a lot of fitness influencers out there, you make me fucking sick.
Yeah.
Because it's not a welcoming, like, hey, come on in, we'll help you out. It's if you're not doing this, you're gonna die tomorrow.
Right. It is a
Fuck
lot of that.
you. I'm sure, like,
especially on TikTok.
Right. It's like you're either fucking huge or you're super fit.
Right.
There is no happy medium.
Yeah.
And there should be, because as a society, we shouldn't desire to be ripped, and we shouldn't be desired to be 500 pounds. We should be in a desired state to just be healthy as a whole.
Well, and again, this can be a whole nother episode, and I'm not afraid to talk about it because I am fucking fat. But this whole fat positivity thing, that shit pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm big, and I acknowledge that it's not healthy, and it's not a good thing.
It's not. I mean,
that's a whole nother episode. We can't get into this.
But, but I will touch on that.
All right.
The whole body positivity thing, right?
Right.
It should be for people with deformities, disabilities,
shit they can't control,
or war thing,
wounds and stuff. Right.
Yes, that's what that should be for.
Yeah, not stuff that you can control.
Right. And then all these fat fucking bitches. Yeah, I'm calling y'all out. Now you.
Right.
Calling them out who are like, it's genetics. And then I see these goddamn cunts. Sorry, language is getting bad.
Yeah.
Go on something like Ozempic.
Yeah.
And they lose the weight.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
It's not genetics.
Lizzo.
Yeah.
How long did Lizzo talk about, like, I am 100% that bitch? And she's gone and fucking lost weight. Well, bitch, I thought being fat was good.
Right. And not only that, but going on something like Ozempic it's not something that injects a new fat killer. It doesn't do that.
No, it's not what it is.
It's a hormone changer so that you don't feel as hungry.
Right.
So that means it's called willpower. That's it.
It's not genetics.
So don't fucking, just be honest with yourself. Don't tell the world it's genetics. You have to be happy with my fat body. No, the fuck I don't. Be honest and say, I know I'm overweight.
Right.
It's not genetics, and I'm trying to work on it. I need everyone to help me.
All right,
that's it.
We're going to end this because Zach's face is getting red. We're going to stop.
Is it really?
You're getting angry.
God. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Folks.
All right, that's it for this episode. God, we will have this episode later, I promise. But that's it for this episode. You can send us an email, your comments, suggestions, questions at helpuspod@gmail.com. Check us out on YouTube, Help Us Understand Podcast, and we are available on wherever you get your podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's it for this week. I was Josh.
I was Zach.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Lose some weight.